Hello YouTubers, welcome back to another video. This is GQ Auto Diagnostics and Repair with a 2014 Nissan NV200, I believe it is. Doesn't matter, it's a little wagon here, and we're gonna be showing you how to do our lower front left, NV200 control arm. So this procedure should be very straightforward, very easy. So just follow the steps, follow along, and we should be able to get this done in no time. So again, before I continue, if you like any value, any benefit on this video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comment down below, give it a thumb up, so that will help us with the YouTube algorithm, so we can reach other people and potentially help somebody else to fix their vehicle right the first time and save money. Alright, so this is what you guys are gonna need: 7/8 or 22mm bolt. Okay, I mean socket or wrench, whatever you need to use. 18mm to hold the nut on the back. Here we're gonna have an 18mm there, so you can use a wrench, and an 18mm for the bolt on the bottom one. We have to remove this. It's a 14mm. I personally like to do remove the tire end, so I can just swing the oh my goodness, I can't think right now, the spindle or the steering knuckle towards the outside if I need to. So this is a 14mm nut. They already did it, and I tap it here a couple times with a hammer, so that popped loose. No big deal. Make sure you keep the nut there, so that way in case you mess with the hammer, don't damage the track. Okay, lastly, you're gonna need a 14mm again, a socket and a wrench for the lower bolt right there, okay, for the ball joint bolt. All right, so that's pretty much it. So let's get into the repair. I'm gonna try to get you the best angle, and I'm going to be moving the camera along the way. So let's begin with the 14mm here on the bottom, so we can just get things moving. It's a good practice that always put the bolt and the nut together, so that way you can always find them. Now we're gonna go here 7/8. Done. It's a nut. Bolt. We don't need to take it all the way out. We can leave it there if we want to. Again, that will be up to you. So we can use an 18mm shallow socket, put a wrench here. Alright, so let's break this thing loose first. Use the big one, the big gun. We need to work harder for what we really need to. Done. See? Easy. Now, if you didn't have this kind of tools, I understand. Put them together and use what you have. Could I use a breaker bar if you needed it? Now, here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn the steering knuckle so we can see here, and we are going to tap it with a hammer. Okay, sometimes like this. Maybe a good practice to put some WD-40 here. Again, no, I'm not sponsored by it. I don't get paid to use it. That'll be nice, but I don't. Okay. Now, also on this kind of design, they have an opening here, right there. So sometimes I like to use a chisel to spread it open a little to help bring this thing down. So let's do this. Let's pull this thing forward and down. Now we're going to tap. Huh. Okay, let's work a different angle here. There it is. So that kind of move, but I think I needed a thicker one of this to be able to spread it open more for this thing to release. Moving. Okay, now we're going to change the position here. The thing is getting tight in the hitting the ball joint itself. It's coming down, so I need something thicker, and I really don't want to go look for it. Ta-da! That's it. See it? A little bit of rust there, but we got it. So yeah, so this help, you know, to spread it open so you can just slide this out. Now here, with load or pressure, you can see that the bushing on the controller arm is starting to dry out and tear. Hopefully I can get it on the camera. So that's the reason we replacing this ones. Okay. Again, so it's a good practice to make sure you measure them and put them side to side, so you can make sure these ones are going to be the same. So that way you don't go and do a lot of work. You find out like, hey, things doesn't fit right, and ended up spending a bunch of time. Okay, what I did here, I moved the ball joint towards the outside, okay, towards this way, towards me. So that way, change the angle. See, this one you just slide in. Easier. Now this is touching my chisel, so I gotta remove the chisel. Okay. Let me go get a bigger chisel. Sit here. quicker than the other one, so let's try it. Yes, it is. See? Sometimes doing a little bit extra work save you some time on working. So make sure that goes through. Put that thing and make it secure. That's it. Excellent. Okay. So now what we need to do, we need to bring the controller up and slide it right between this area right here. Okay, between this ear. So you used to be tow the vehicle and secure it on the tow truck, or when it's being transported. Okay, so let's pull it towards me, towards the outside. That is. Now it goes in. The first one is all the way in right there, all the way outside. So we are going to put the nut. So this one is a little bit tight fit here, so but there it is. Now this is the little bit tricky part. Okay, we have to line this up, this right there, that hole right there. So it's easy. It will go just underneath, line them up from the bottom to make sure. I don't know if they're going to be able to give you a good angle with it, but I will try to do my very best. Soon I'm gonna have my lift installed, and this is gonna make it a lot easier, my life, and doing repairs will be a lot more enjoyable. Okay, so as you can see, I installed the bolt. Now we're gonna use the same bolt to align the hole here. All right, so I'm going to pull the bolt and push it up at the same time. Ta-da! Awesome. Now time to put this. All right, guys, we're almost done with this. If you like the video so far and you find any value, please like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Okay, and GQ Auto, our job is to save people money and get the job done right the first time. So please help us out to help others. That'll be highly appreciated. And guess what? It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and help us a lot. 18mm, we're gonna snag it, and I'm gonna put the torque spec on the description down below. One snug. Now the next one is gonna be the 7/8, and we're gonna hold it with the 18mm wrench. Done. Gonna do a torque in a bit. We are almost done with this thing. Alright guys, now this is gonna be it for this video. So make sure, again, help us out. liking the video, subscribe, and leaving your comments. This is what we do. We like to help people save money and fix the car right. Again, without further ado, see you in the next video. Again, do your best, forget the rest. God bless you. Later.